Whew. The money, it's going away. It's going away fast. We're down to 50,000. Anyway, quick little update. I mowed a little bit more grass around the property here to make it look nice. Okay, let's see. We'll go to the next area. If I can get the truck to start. Come on. There we go. And I want to get my calves growing as fast as I can. So I put a nice small calf pen here. It'll hold about 25. This is also part of a mod I should show you, which is nice because I forget what they call the mod. Oh no, I'm in the right area. If you go under animals, they call it expandable pastures. And you start out here with 15. I thought, well, that's not quite enough. So once you put that part down, I added another 10 over here for a total of 25, and then I put a fence around it and made it all look nice and pretty, you know. So I got the fence around the rock so the calves can't climb up and off my property. This might be just temporary anyway. Like say once I get the main barn going, I might take this down. And this chunk of concrete here just look like a nice place to put a small cheap shed to put all the tractors and equipment in. And speaking of tractors and equipment, let's head to town and I'll show you what I bought. Ooh, squeaky brakes. Here is the lineup. Okay, all of this is period correct, or it's as close as I can get to it for 1955. We start out here with a Farm All 300, which would be, I forgot what year that was, 1954 Farm All 300 with a front loader attachment. I got the bale spike because it's going to be a whole year before I can get some straw, so I bought some straw bales for the calves. This is what I bought for logging. This is it's very handy. It's quite cool. I can show it off here. See, it's under front loader equipment. It's almost essential for small time logging. Trying to pick up logs with them log forks or are a joke. And they're cheap. Yeah, big bag handler. Basically, if you drive this up to a log and hit L, it'll ratchet strap the log right to the fork. It works very, very well. It's been very successful. Along with loader stuff, I got a small bucket. I have an Alice Chalmers WD-45. I usually like to try to stick with Farm All International, but this is the only cheap tractor I could find with for a 3-point. I had to have a 3-point for some of the other equipment I bought. And then I got a Farm All B because it was cheap, and it's a handy little tractor. And then I have, I'm stuck here. There we go. Come on, get out of there. And I have this nice heavy-duty logging trailer for hauling the logs on. I have a stump grinder, and that's the reason I needed a tractor with a 3-point, because this is one of the equipment that requires a 3-point hitch. Next on the list, I got a bunch of square. Unfortunately, they don't sell small square bales, so I had to get the large ones, but we can pretend that I bought a bunch of small square bales of straw. Either way, I needed to buy some straws just to get by for a year until I get some wheat or barley or oats planted for straw. I can make some hay. I got plenty of grass to make hay. And then as we're logging, I'm thinking instead of wrecking that poor little lawnmower, I did buy a brush hog. This should take care of all the brush once I cut down the trees and basically just cut a bunch of brush around the property. We have a Massey Ferguson small square baler, and for some reason the hitch is stuck in the ground. Might have to do a little. Let's see. See, here's the only time I'm going to use super strength. Get out of there. Every once in a while you get a. Okay. This is why we got to have the super strength. Get out of there. There we go. Normally I wouldn't pick up equipment like this. Is the only reason I'm using it is because it was a glitch. There we go. Now I got that. Yeah, you never know. All these mods are, experimental and game glitches. Anyway, Massey Ferguson small square baler. It does have a hitch, but unfortunately I can't seem to get a wagon to attach to this, but that's okay. I do have this auto load wagon for small square bales. I'm obviously not gonna pick up every individual little small square bale and stack it. That's, come on, give me a small break. Jeez, I ain't gonna, So anyway, this is for cutting the grass. A nice little sickle. And this is a fluffer plus a rake in one. This will take the grass, fluff it into hay, and kind of put it into a windrow. So that should take care of the hay. I think we're pretty much set for the equipment for now. Oh, one more thing. And I bought a period correct chainsaw. It's half the price of the newer ones. I thought about going with an axe or, save a little money, but I want something that's at least gas powered. So, ready to cut trees. Anyway, I think I will take another pause here because I gotta get all this equipment back to my place, and that's gonna take a little while. I'll try to hook as much together as I can. Let's see. I can hook the bale forks up first, load the bales onto that wagon. I can bring that bunch home, and once I do that, maybe get the haying equipment home next, cut some grass, make a little hay, make a few bales, and get some calves bought. My plan is to buy like 20 calves, one bull. I gotta have a bull unless I do the artificial insemination. Yeah, because that's another mod I have. I do have the enhanced animal mod, which means for animals to reproduce, I have to have at least one male animal, or I have to do the veterinary. Well, I don't want to deal with the artificial insemination. I just figured have a bull, and the bull will take care of it naturally. So yeah, I think I'm set here. So let me get things organized, see if I can get this stuff back to my place. Hope that's a pretty small shed I built. I'll fit what I can in there anyway. The wagon, that can sit outside, and that could probably sit outside, but like the baler and at least the tractors, I want them under a roof. So we'll see how things fit, to see how things go. It'll take me a little while to get things organized the way I want it, so let me do my thing and I'll update you and we'll go from there. I'm an idiot. Most cow barns, pastures, in order to get manure and all that and to keep the health up, require straw. I forgot. These pastures do not require straw, so I just spent $10,000 on hay bales, straw bales, and I didn't need them. Well, I didn't open the bales, and I didn't bring them back. Do I get a redo? Can I sell the bales back? Because technically I didn't even move them. I just started stacking them on the trailer, and then I started looking at the animal thing, and I'm like, wait a minute, do I even need these bales? I'm like, no, I don't. So I'm gonna sell them straw bales back because I didn't move them. I didn't do anything with them, and it's my game, my rules. So I'm gonna sell the straw back because I don't need it. So, alright, back with you in a few once I get rid of the straw bales. Another thing that that bag thing is handy for is you can strap other small equipment stuff. Being it's such a long drive, I definitely want to try to pack things up, and being I don't have to haul them straw bales anymore, I want to try to haul as much as I can on wagons and stuff. There we go. Ah! Wrong button. Jeez. The J is so close to the H. Sometimes it's a little finicky. Let's see. Can we get you up on there a little further than that? There we go. Easy, easy, easy. The brakes don't work so good on this old 300. There we go. What else can I put up there? Maybe the brush hog? That would fit up there nice. Let's try lifting that up. See if I can put that up there. Yeah, this Farmall 300, it's a nice tractor, but boy, it's a little touchy. Can I get away with lifting this? I can. And I screwed the baler up. There we go. Yeah, we got a nice flatbed. Might as well take advantage of it. Looks like that's about all I'm going to be able to haul on there, too. That's okay. That saves a few trips. Ooh, I wonder if I can squeeze the stump grinder on there. That'd be nice. Put it between the. We're gonna try anyway. Oh, not gonna let me lift that up. Hold on here. Maybe it just needs to be a little more. Not gonna let me lift that, huh? Alright, well, we can't get away with everything, I guess. That kind of sucks. I was hoping I could lift that up. Nope. Alrighty, I guess we're taking that home the hard way. So... Ooh, maybe I can lift the tedder. Maybe I can get the tedder up there. The other stuff I can haul with the hitch of the truck, and the truck's pretty fast, but anything with a 3-point, I definitely want to try to haul. See if I can get that up there at least. That'll save a little headache. Oh, come on. Let me, please. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, some stuff you can lift and some stuff you can't. Still gonna try. Oh, that sucks. Alrighty. Just gonna take a little longer to get some stuff home. Yeah, because that Alice Chalmers only does about, I think, like 12 miles an hour. So that's gonna be a slow drive. I'll have to do it twice. That's alright. It's only 9 a.m. We'll get her done. See, strap that stuff down. See, I don't think we can really haul anything else. Alright, first load. Another thing I noticed with this 300 mod, you have to manually kick it into road gear to get it to get up to 15 miles an hour. Why it doesn't automatically shift, I don't know, but so if you're using this mod and you're like, why am I only doing 7 miles an hour? Why do you want to go into 5th gear? You have to manually hit your gear up button. I like this setup. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we'll be all right. The Farm LB seems to be it's the same situation. If yeah, you have to manually get it in 4th gear for road gear. Ugh, boy, this thing's even slower than the Alice Chalmers. At least the Alice Chalmers did 11 miles an hour. This thing only does 10. Oh, it's a nice tractor though. I think I'm going to use it to cut hay too. Just looks like it fits nice with that little sickle mower. A handy little tractor. Oh, let's see. Let's park it over here for now. So I think I'm going to cut most of this grass. Okay, I got all the haying equipment home. The only thing that's left is the trailer to haul the logs and the stump grinder. Oops, wrong button. I don't know why that baler keeps sinking into the ground. Oh, there we go. Let's park this over here for now. Okay. I think just to clean things up and make it look nice, I definitely want to make some hay bales right away and get them calves bought. But with that brush mower mod, I could, of course, mow that brush with the sickle mower, but in real life you really don't want to cut brush with a sickle mower because you kind of wreck the sickles. So I think to keep it somewhat real, I am going to hook the brush hog up first to the Alice and just get at least the random pieces of brush before I actually cut the grass. So I think that's the way to do it. I got the tedder ready to go here. Let's see, we'll just kind of back that in here for now, and we'll cut some brush and then we'll cut some hay. It looks like things are going to fit. The shed looked kind of small at first, but with the much smaller equipment, I don't think it's going to be an issue putting everything in this little shed here. Obviously the brush hog doesn't need to be in there, so I just park this here. Yeah, we'll cut some brush. There we go. Actually, I could cut the whole field with this if I really wanted to. But we'll get the brush cut. Let's knock down here. Matter of fact, just for kicks and giggles, which is wider? I never actually looked. Let's see, that's 2.1 and 2. Okay, so they're about the same width, but that one's like a point of a meter wider, so I'll still cut it with the sickle. Get rid of this brush. Hate brush. Alright, let's cut some hay. Careful around the rock. Don't want to damage anything. Ah, missing some. Ooh, we can kick that into roll gear. Alright, cool. I can really cut fast as I hit the truck. Normally you would not cut hay much faster than this in real life with a sickle mower. But if the game's going to let me go that fast, especially when I get to the bigger fields, I think I'm going to let it. Yeah, that'll save a bit of time if I can go like that. That's cheating. Fine, I'm cheating a little bit. So what? Sue me. Anyway, we'll get all this cut and we'll see if we can make some hay here and get some calves going here. Oh, I forgot to put that equipment there. I'll have to move that. See. I know it's a little bit early to be logging. I wasn't going to log yet, but I'm going to take out a couple small trees here and there just to expand my grass options. Oh shoot, now I got a stump to deal with. Oh, and I got wood chips to deal with. Oh, I got to turn that off. I don't want to deal with that. Let's see, that's in the settings. I definitely want to turn that off. I don't want to deal with wood chips. Let's see, it should be under lumberjack. Create wood chips. No. We don't want to do that. Alright, back with you in a few. Well, that was a nice, long, fun drive all the way back to get the wood, or the stump grinder, just for this one single little stump. Oh well, I had to get it sooner or later. I've tested this wood stump grinder before, and sometimes it's a little finicky. So I will use the lumberjack mod just to double check, make sure it gets it all. I think it did. I don't see no red. Now I got wood chips to contend with. I think I got it. Let's see. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to turn the wood chip part off. I mean, yes, in real life that does happen, but wood chips are such a pain in the ass to edit. Such a pain in the butt. No swearing. Such a pain in the butt to deal with on this game. It'd be different if the buckets could scoop it up, but I mean you have to have like your bucket perfectly level to the ground, and so I just don't want to deal with wood chips, and I'm not going to. Let's see. I think I can get rid of them by we use the landscape mod here to get rid of them. See if I do this. Why is it? Oh, I'm too close, that's why. Alright, I gotta get this out of the way. And I gotta stand back a little bit. Alright, let's try this again. Grass. I got rid of the wood chips. I think I don't see a stump anywhere. And we have to put down some wild grass that we... There we go, that's back to normal. Okay, back to cutting hay. Ah, come on, I almost had it. Come on. Ah, boy, these older tractors, boy, they're a little harder to drive. A little more finicky steering and braking. It's gonna take getting used to. Well, I cut quite a bit here. Let's see how many hay bales we can get out of this. But first we must fluff it into hay. That's a pretty good little fluffer. See how this goes. The only bad thing about this fluffer is you have to have a 3-point tractor to use it. Oh, come on, don't miss that little bit. There we go. But that's what the Alice Chalmers is for. It's funny that the Farmall 300 doesn't give you the option for a 3-point, because I know them tractors, you could buy them with a 3-point. I'm pretty sure you could. I know the M's you could. And the M and the 300s are pretty similar tractors. But that's okay. I don't mind having a little variety on my farm. The Alice Chalmers was a good tractor back in the day. Nothing wrong with it. Looks like hay to me. Now we need a baler. Let's see, we'll just park this here for now. Let's see. Yeah, as long as I got the Alice Chalmers, I might as well hook that up to the baler. What the heck? Should be able to handle it, no problem. Unfold down. Let's see, we'll start over here. Oh, I just thought of something too. Headphone warning. This baler is like super duper loud. You know what I can do? Let's see. I am going to turn down the game sound just a bit, because that baler is super loud. Let's go down. I don't know if this will be enough. So, alright. I just got to remember to put that back where it was. Anyway, I turn that down. We'll see how that sounds. Alright, here we go. Still going to give you a headphone or volume warning in case I ain't got it turned down enough. It is loud. It's a good baler though. Yep, lots of nice bales of hay laying around here. That is a nice setup, ain't it? Look at that. Old Alice Chalmers WD-45 with an old Massey Ferguson 12 baler. Can't get more 1950s than that. I would have to say, let me shut that off so you can hear a little better. I would say whoever made this mod, this old baler mod, did an awesome job. What I love about this baler is, even though it's got a fairly narrow pickup, they kept the width in the game so it wasn't so fussy, so it actually picks up the hay. I know like that other small baler I found. Where is that, New Holland? Yeah, like this baler is an awesome baler, but the pickup is so finicky on this thing. You know, if you don't have the windrows raked just nice and tight, this one likes to miss a lot of hay. But that's okay. This baler, I looked this baler up. This baler is from the 1980s, so it's too new to use anyway. But yeah, whoever did this mod did an excellent job. I only have 2 suggestions. One, make this hitch so it's functional, so you can hook a flat rack wagon with an auto load wagon on it, which would be really nice. And turn down the volume. The sound effects are awesome, just a little bit too loud. Otherwise, this is a very good mod. Anyway, let's fold it up and let's grab a wagon. Let's pick up some bales. Let's see, I'll just drop this off here for now. Grab a wagon. I want to get some bales picked up, and I want to get some heifers bought. Or not heifers, calves. Get some calves bought, and I gotta pick an end point here pretty soon. Alright, let's see. Auto load on. This ain't too bad though. Just gotta do a little extra driving around to pick up all the bales. Not a big deal. Let's see how many bales we got. $40 bales. Not bad. Let's see. We should be able to unload them here. Oh shoot, I see another potential problem here. This pen also has to fill up with water, so I will have to get a water tank. I could fill it from the lake. I could put a... Oh, I know what exactly I'll do. I'll get a water tank, park the water tank here, and then I'll plop a well right here. That way I don't have to dry. I just back up, fill, and fill the tank and fill the... Yeah, you'll get the idea. Anyway, let's get some hay bales in here. Let's see. Should be able to unload somewhere in here. It should accept them, I hope. Oops. Slight difficulty. Missed a couple bales, unless it's full already. Where'd that other bale go? Oh, must have picked it up. Alright, let's try this again. Yep, it must be full. That must be all I can handle. 18,750. Oh, let's see. What are we going to do with the extra bales? I'll have to find some way to store extra bales. Just park this off to the side for now. Okay, so there's 2 things I got to figure out. One is water. And I need some kind of temporary bale storage. Oh, I know what. I got the perfect solution for that. I do have a small, like, tarp thing that's cheap. Yes. And that holds the small bales, and it's cheap. Ooh, where'd be a good place to put that? Probably. Can I get away with putting it close by? That would be nice, because then I wouldn't have far to throw them. And no matter where I put it, it kind of blocks the driveway. I can always load them up onto the wagon and bring them over. I think the best place to put this would be maybe right next to here. Line it up. Or should I put it over here? Decisions. It's temporary. I mean, I'm not going to keep it. Thinking this would be the nicest because it would kind of lines up with that shed nice. Yeah, I'll accept that. Okay. Now we can take care of the extra bales. What do you mean not accepted here? Did I not buy the small 49? What are these? Oh, that's right. I gotta configure it. Okay. We want one. I think these are 120. Hey. Bingo! Okay. Perfect. Okay, we got that figured out. Now we need two things yet. We need a small water tank. I think that's under animals. $500. That'll work. We buy that. Alright, let me go pick that up and I'll get a well drilled. That worked out okay. I had to go pick up my logging trailer anyway. Let's see, let's get this lined up here somewhere. Right about there. Let's put my logging trailer, because obviously I'm not going to do it this episode because I know this episode's getting way too long already. We'll get this ready for the next episode. Will be logging and making money instead of spending money. Alright, let's get this hooked up. I want to get these calves bought so they can get them growing up. Almost took out my new fence. I've done stuff like this before. If you put the water tank, park it just right so it's ready to unload, and then plop a well right down next to it. Go right about here. Okay, there should be a cheap small well here that I bought. Ugh, that truck, boy. Hopefully I can find a better truck here sooner or later. Is it under tools? Container. There it is. Wooden pump. Nice cheap little well. Let's see, get it straight and lined up with the world. Let's see if we plop that right here. Why is that being finicky? Okay, we know it needs to go there somewhere around there. I think I gotta move it before I can put it there. Or you know what? Hold on. I'll just use free mode V. That should let me plop it down. There we go. I don't think the triggers will conflict. Let me save this game before I actually plop that down, in case I have an issue here. Always want to do that. I don't know how many times I've plopped down a building or did something, and then that's what they need to put in the next Farm Simulator game in when you're in construction mode. They need to make an undo button. God, that would be so awesome if they would do that. Have an undo feature. Alright, let's try... I don't think them two triggers are too close. Alright, let's see if that's gonna work. Start filling. Water not accepted here. Why is it not accepted? There's a water icon there. Obviously, oh, there! I hit it. I've seen it pop up just for a second there. Maybe if I turn around and go this way. I'm assuming you got to get fairly close to it to make it trigger. The fill point's not an issue. Really? We're gonna be that fussy? Oh! Why is the water trigger... Okay, it works. I can fill and dump at the same time. It's just closer to the... As long as it works, I don't care. See? Look how many trips I would have had to make back and forth to the river. There we go. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. It's a little... The trigger's a little close to the feed point that I want it to be, but it works, as long as it works. Listen, truck. God, the turn radius on this old truck is terrible. Come on, turn. Just want to get this kind of put back where it was. Things look a little out of place, kinda, but like I say, this is only temporary just to get the calves going. I did trigger it when I was pulling out here, too. I know it popped up. Well, we got the water filled anyway. Oops, I gotta get the truck out. The animal icon is there. Gotta get the truck out of the way. Alright. Okay, we have water. We have food. And according to the game, it doesn't need anything else. The unfortunate side of this setup, we're not going to get any manure and slurry out of this setup, but that's alright. I just want to get them growing. Okay, so we want one bull. We need a daddy. And let's go with 20 calves. That should be enough to get our herd started. And there they are. Aren't they cute? My little baby calves. Yes, this is nice. This is good. We have our calves. Oh yeah, there was something else I was going to show you real quick before we end the episode. I don't think I showed off this setup. I do have an old style power washer, international, which is nice, matches my equipment. And then I have a small repair shop here for fixing and working on my machinery. It's just a little temporary shop till now. And I plopped down a small fuel tank, which I do need to fill. So I got fuel. Technically it should be gasoline, because I have all gas tractors, but fuel is fuel in this game. We'll just pretend it's gas. It identifies as. Let's go with that. It identifies as gas. How's that sound? So, okay, yeah, we have repair, we have fuel, we have washing, we have a place to sleep, a place to poop. We have our cattle. We're set up for making hay. And we are set up for logging here. So let's get this tractor over there, and we'll see if we can get that set up and ready to go for the next episode. The reverse on these old tractors is so slow. Come on. Come on, get her in road gear. Oh, I see the baler sunk in the ground again. Yeah, there's another flaw for that. Whoever made that mod, fix it so the hitch quits falling in the ground. Okay, the next plan, and this will be the next episode, because this logging thing is going to be somewhat slow and tedious. The nice thing about these smaller trees is I do believe, I think even these I can pick up by hand, even the 11 meters. But these big boys, when I cut these down, and I did try it earlier, the tractor does struggle a little bit with the bigger trunks, but it does lift them. It just has to lift them and get them in the trailer. I know a lot of guys that do the survival challenge, they'll cut the pieces down to like 2 meters, you know, small enough to, but then boy, you lose a lot of money doing that. If you can cut them anywhere from 6 to 8 meters, I think 6 meters, with my experiments, 6 meters, you get paid the best money. So these bigger trees will get cut down to 6 meters mostly. And the smaller trees, I think 9 meters was the best price. So 6 to 9 meters is the best length to get the most money out of it. And we have to get this area cleared out because I plan on putting the barn. I have a real nice barn I want to put here. I guess we can kind of give you a general idea where I'm putting the barn eventually. I have like the perfect barn. It stores the small hay bales. It fits the genre we're going for, which is 50s. It might be a little bit new for the 50s, but it definitely fits the 60s and 70s. And why are we jumping all over the place? Jeepers, come on. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to put this barn somewhere in this general area. So, yeah, we don't have a lot of trees to cut. Yeah, we just have to cut around this area. Another nice thing about this barn is starting out, obviously, silage. Come on, plane. Go away, plane. Helicopter, whatever flies over on this map. In the 50s, silage really wasn't a thing just yet. That doesn't really happen until the 60s and 70s. Plus, we can't afford to be planting corn and the blowers and the. But what's nice about this barn is not along with the hay loft it has. It does have an area on the left-hand side here to add silos later, which is nice. Where you can put your mixers and silo mixers and everything in. So it's like the perfect little barn. It holds I think it's 60 cows. Yeah, 60 cows. So it's a good size, nice looking barn. But we're getting way ahead of the game. That'll be a little while. Got to get all these trees cut first, and hopefully I'd like to get the barn built before winter because while it's August, I really don't want these calves out like in the middle of January. So my goal is to get that barn built by September, November, hopefully. So, alrighty, I think I better end this episode. I've been playing long enough, so we did good. We got a lot done today. Sorry if this first episode's a little longer than what it should be. So I'll try to get it edited down between a half hour, hopefully no longer than an hour. I don't know how much footage I got. So we'll see. Anyway, this is Uncle Freddy's Little Farm again, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.